Thors Thunder Thoughts. Your thoughts are your most powerful asset that you have, that you can utilize on an every single day basis. I created this podcast to help you weaponize those thoughts and level them up. Yo, what is going on, Viking crew? How is your day? Hope you're living it to your fullest. I'm out here in a winter wonderland of snow and glory. I'm super pumped. I don't know about you. I know everyone has their own perspective on snow. It's just like everyone has their own perspective on money and success and wealth and all that good stuff. But for me, snow just makes everything more beautiful. Yeah, it creates a ton of work and it is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun and everything's way more beautiful. So I think that snow just brings so much to everyone's life. Just my perspective on it. I mean, you may have a different one, but I think that's what's all about life, right? It's just a little bit of perspective. And before I start getting into this week's or this day's thought, just make sure, guys, I've been having a tremendous success, like really rapidly quick on this podcast, and I really appreciate it. It just shows that what I'm doing is giving you impact. And if you could do me the blessing of just sharing this with more people, getting this message out there, because clearly people need to hear this type of stuff. People need to get these little 5-minute doses of information and knowledge daily. So if you guys could do me that one blessing, I would be so grateful and appreciate it so much. But anyways, let me dive into this. What I want to say is a little bit about perspective, and this perspective gets into timelines that we put on stuff. And in the season of life, you have a bunch of different seasons you're going in and out of. It's not like the fall, the winter, all those type of things, where you can kind of dictate when they're going to come. You can kind of tell when the snow's going to set. You kind of know when the sun should be shining in the sky, all that good stuff. But with timelines on like business, success, abundance, happiness, all those kind of stuff, things that you're working towards, it's so often I see, and this is such a detriment to people's life and success, is they start putting timelines on it. And it's just like, oh, I need this to work within 30 days, or I know this is like not going to ever work. And it's like, how does that even make sense? And how is that great? It's just like, so you're working a job and you're unhappy at this job. And if whatever you're working on that's supposed to help bring you abundance, if it doesn't work within 30 days, what's your alternative? Like, what's the alternate? You go back to how you're living life with no prospects of having a better life. And it's just like, cool, well, what did that 30-day timeline of needing this success for, like, bring you? It probably just put you into a state of anxiety. It probably just put a bunch of unnecessary pressure where you're focusing on the wrong things and that's getting the wrong results. Instead of just being like, you know what, like, I need to make some changes in my life. I'm not putting a timeline on it. I'm just going to continue to work my butt off, continue to change, continue to develop myself, because I know, like, I need something different, and this is the one that's bringing me good feeling. So I'm just going to work hard at this, and if I work hard at this, I know my abundance will come. If it comes in a month, if it comes in 6 months, if it comes in a year, that's great. Whatever it is, I'm just going to keep working at it until I make my breakthrough, because that's the only way that I'm going to do that. And it's so crazy. It's just like, if you said that about walking when you're a kid, I know you can't talk when you're learning how to walk, but if you're like, if I don't learn how to walk in the next 30 days and my muscles don't develop in time, I'm never going to walk. I'm just giving up. And it just sounds so ridiculous. But these are the ridiculous parameters that we put on ourselves on a daily basis. That it's just like, I have this timeline. If I don't lose 5 pounds in the next 30 days, I'm never going to lose weight. And it's just like, what do you mean you're never going to lose weight if you don't lose in the next 30 days? It's like, yeah, sorry. And if I don't lose in 30 days, I'm just always going to be fat. And it's just like, you're probably not even fat. You're probably just not where you want to be. Or maybe you even are and you just can't even see it. But it's just like, you put this timeline on yourself, and it's not conducive to mental health. It's not conducive to help. It's not conducive to success. And it's unnecessary pressure and anxiety that's bringing in your life. So what I just want to say is just stop putting these stupid timelines on yourself. Stop putting these unnecessary pressure that honestly does not matter, is not conducive to where you want to go. You know, I've had tons of goals. I've like just squashed some goals. Other goals I haven't. Like, I didn't, coming into this podcast, my goal was just to be consistent every day, making a just kicked over a snow shovel. I just had a goal of just being consistent every single day, putting out these, sharing my thoughts and just going with it, just leading with passion. And I probably had more success with this than a lot of other things that I'm like, oh, well, I only have 30 days with this mentor, so I need to like really juice things out so I can get results. And it's funny, it's usually once I take the timelines off that I start getting the results. So let's just say I paid for a mentor for like a month, and I'm working with them. I'm like, oh, I really just need to work as hard as I possibly can. And then it's after that month that I actually start seeing the results. It's actually not in that month. And it's because I start to decompress everything, and then I can actually implement, because I'm not in this panic mode and craziness. And that's what we do. We put these timelines on ourselves, and then all of a sudden, like, we have all these other things that we're focused on instead of the thing that actually matters. It's developing yourself into the person that you need to be to get that success. So stop putting timelines on yourself. Stop putting pressure on yourself. Just focus on what matters. The development of you and the elevation of you and your future self to getting where you need to be. And that's the way that you're going to be abundant. That's the way that you're going to be wealthy. And that's the way that you're going to be happy. Anyways, have an amazing rest of your day. Enjoy this great world that we live in. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Much love.